So each one of these customer names, they're not real customers.
No, sir.
You made them up.
No, yes, sir.
He's been fraudulently crediting them 9 times for a total of like $4,600.
Imagine you're just 18 years old, excited about your first job and your first taste of independence. But suddenly, you're trapped in a web of deception, forced into a scam that's costing your employer thousands. This is the story of a young woman who says she had no choice but to commit fraud. But the question remains, was she really a victim, or did she willingly cross the line?
Yeah, an 18-year-old female employee. She's been with us since February or so. Yesterday was the last theft, but essentially she has 3 separate credit cards, and she's been fraudulently crediting them 9 times for a total of like $4,600. So what you do is you just grab a whole bunch of merchandise, bring it to the register, stick in her credit card, act like someone returned the merchandise, but it didn't. I have a witness statement of admission, and this is her admission statement.
Okay.
And then I had her date and then initial and date each theft. So this is like the transaction that she stole. This is the transaction she stole. This is the transaction she stole.
These are all the transactions?
Yeah, there's 9 of them, and those are the dates and the amounts on the bottom.
And she claims that she did it because her boyfriend's abusive and
She
said,
didn't
if you
come
don't
home
bring
with
me home money.
I'll beat the crap out of you.
And I said,
Where is she?
back there. She's 18.
Well, that's a felony.
I know.
So I told them you guys are coming. They said, you know, that I do it for
I haven't even
the
made
court system.
contact with her yet, though, so.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm here tomorrow too. So if you
Can
need-
I read her admission?
Oh, absolutely.
She was crediting returns of items onto her credit card.
Oh.
So essentially paying herself through clothes.
Like for example, like she returned all these items, like, and then made
She
up a
acted like she
customer's
bought them
name.
and then she would return them to herself.
Like this customer name, she just put in a dummy customer name, but I could see by the last name on the card it belongs to her. It actually prints out her name, so it's like, yeah, that's her name. And you can put in whatever she wants over here, but the card
Like,
must
could
have
it
swiped.
you can manually type in the name or something?
No,
How did
it's
she put in a
swiped.
dummy name?
No, well, she can manually type in that name. But she,
Lily Love?
yeah.
That's the name she chose?
Well, she used 9 different names. Mostly Jones was the last name she used, but this.
So he's essentially, this guy, whoever this is
He doesn't live with her.
pressuring me to give him money or he will abuse or kill me.
Right. Are you hot?
Yeah. So you want to take this?
I don't care.
Because
I don't care. I really don't.
she's going to transport it anyways.
Yeah. What's your first name?
Andrea.
A-N-D.
A-N-D-I-A.
I'm going to read you something. Okay? It says, I'm required to warn you before you make any statement you have the following constitutional rights. Number 1, you have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand that? Number 2, you have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand that? Number 3, if you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Number 4, any statement can and may be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that? Number 5, any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that? Number 6, if any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. Do you understand that? Lastly, I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be at your own free will. Do you understand that? Do you have any questions about what I just read you? How long have you worked here? A few months? Like when were you hired?
Like February.
February? Do you remember like mid-February, early February?
I don't remember the exact date. No.
How long have you lived in Florida?
4 months.
4 months? Okay. So we got called here in reference to essentially a theft. Do you have any idea what the allegations are against you?
Yes, I do. He just told me prior to us coming in.
Who's he?
Michael.
Who is he to the store?
I don't know. I think he's something she died.
I'm Kofork. Okay. So, explain to me what happened.
Basically, I met this guy. Husband, clearly just moved here.
You met a guy?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Miles.
Miles?
Yeah. M-I-L-E.
M-I-L-E-S?
Yes.
What's Miles' last name?
I don't know his last name.
How long have you known him?
Since I've been in Florida.
So you've known him for 4 months and you don't know his last name?
Yeah.
What's his phone number?
What day was that? March what?
March 18th.
So the last time you talked to him was over a week ago?
Yeah. So, at first when I met him, everything was fine. I
Hey,
told him,
can you get that letter for me?
I told him I just recently moved here, blah, blah, blah. And like, I seen that he started to manipulate me a little bit.
Money, what?
Manipulate me.
What does that mean?
Like, he started to manipulate me.
Oh, manipulate. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I thought you
have
said
an
something.
accent,
That's
sorry.
fine.
And like, he wouldn't like hurt me, but like,
I'm still listening.
like he was just doing little stuff to like make me afraid of him.
I'm still listening.
And then he told me that like, oh, like he needs some money, like he needs some money, or he's gonna beat me or kill me. And I gave him like all the money. Like I'll ask my parents all the time because they were the one taking care of me when I was there. I asked my parents all the time, and so a little turned into a lot. And like he's just like it's either like you give me the money or like I'm gonna beat you or like kill you.
Has he ever beat you?
The first time he tried to do that, he started screaming and yelling.
Where did this happen at?
This happened like outside of like my apartment complex, and that was.
Who do you live with there?
I have 2 roommates.
So have the roommates met Miles?
No. They were,
Have your parents met Miles?
No, they don't know about him.
Okay. So how would you give him the money?
So he made me open like a bank account. The name of the bank is called Sunset Credit Union. But he made me open that up, and then he's like, "Oh, just basically put the money in this account, or if not, you can put it on this cash app account." He told me like open up.
So you would transfer it from whatever credit card you use to refund yourself the money
Yes, sir.
from the close,
Yeah.
and you would transfer it to a Cash App or the Sunset Credit Union?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I pull up your bank account, it's going to show that.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. Would you mind pulling your bank
Yeah.
account up?
And I'll also show you him telling me to open it up.
Do you have his Instagram or his Facebook?
I have him on this app called Telegram.
What the heck is Telegram?
It's like a Slack or WhatsApp.
It's not like pictures.
No, it's a chat and messenger.
All right. Let me. Can you show me your?
Yeah, I am showing you him telling me to open the account.
Just so you're aware, you don't have to show me anything on your phone.
Okay then.
Okay.
All right.
I just don't want you to feel like I'm forcing you to show me.
Okay.
So you don't want to show me.
No.
Okay, that's fine. But your phone would be evidence, so I do need it because I'll write a search warrant for it and find the information out. All right. So you would transfer the money to this Sunset Credit Card Union or a Cash App.
And like sometimes, like he was really good at getting to me, and like I'm really good with people, so I'm like very nice, I'm very forgiving. So like he would like let me use some of the money just to like justify it, like like just to make sure like I'm in the right track and like I wouldn't snitch on him or anything like that. And yeah, that's basically.
Miss Pedro, how old are you?
I'm 18, so
You're 18. You ever been arrested before?
never.
Never. All right. What was his name?
Michael.
Michael? Did Michael have you write a letter?
Yes, sir.
Is this the letter he had you write?
Yes, sir.
It is? Is that your name?
Yes, sir.
You signed this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So in this letter, it says you started February 27th
Yeah.
returning clothes.
That's the first date of on the paper.
Did you get to see these papers?
Yes,
Yeah,
she
yes.
signed these two as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got to see.
There's one more.
So
that she
these,
has
these
not
are
signed.
initials AP, right?
Yeah.
Those are your initials?
Yes, sir.
You did this
Yes, sir.
for each one. I'm not going to go through all of them.
Yeah,
but I
for
think
each
there's, what, 9 you said?
So,
Okay, so nobody else did this but you.
yeah.
How would this work? Because here, Mr. Michael was trying to explain it to me, but I'm pretty slow and I don't understand things.
Okay. So basically,
I don't have a degree, so.
basically, I'll just grab like items and then do like a return and just like do it on the credit card. That's how that works.
So if I wanted to do it, I just go in there, pick whatever I want to return. I put my credit card in, and then just charge the store back the money
Yeah.
onto my credit card.
Yeah.
But how do I make a customer name like Lily Love?
Oh, it's just when you're done with the return, it just asks you like information of like the customers, and you can just like random name, random address.
Okay. So each one of these customer names, they're not real customers.
No, sir.
You made them up.
No, yes, sir.
So how much money is in the Sunset Credit Union or the Cash App? How much money were you allowed to keep?
Like it depends on how like you be feeling. Like sometimes you be like, cause he is like a scammer. So like
Well, I mean, you are too.
I guess so. So he, like I don't know. It just depends on like how much he wants to cut out of it. Like it's not like always like the same amount.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I think you're lying to me.
Okay.
I think you did this. I don't think there's miles because when I write a search warrant for your phone, I don't think it's going to show any of that. And when it gets presented to the court and it shows that you were lying, you're an adult. They're not going to have. When the state attorney goes, yeah, she straight up lied to the officers the entire time. They're going to be more harsh on you, if that makes sense. So, is there a miles?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. What does miles look like? Because if this is actually happening, what you're saying too, then that's not acceptable either.
Yeah.
But you don't know his last name. Your roommates have never seen him. What does he drive?
He has a different car every time.
Sizzle. Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Did I miss anything?
Nothing you deleted on your phones ever really deleted.
Can you stand up for me?
Yeah. No, she has to sign.
One
She has to
quick-
sign one more.
This is the one we went when we flipped through them.
Oh.
So just if you could put today's date. This is my name, date of birth, and the address that I would like to get mailed to. That's my
Okay.
business card.
All right.
That's my personal address at home and my date of birth.
Okay.
If you need
Yep.
that. Thank you.
Also, would you like her trespass from here?
Sure.
Miss Pedro, stand up for me. Face the wall.
That's what I put this on.
Put your hands behind your back. Your purse, do you want it to go with you?
Yes, sir. Please.
Okay.
And all this jewelry too, you want it to go with you to the jail? You don't want to call somebody to give it to them? It's a lot of jewelry you got on.
Mom, brother,
Miles.
Miles.
Arrested and charged with felony grand theft, she ultimately walked away with 2 years probation. Was probation the right call, or did justice fall short this time? Let us know your take in the comments. And before you go, hit that subscribe button.